You know, what are we having for specials today? Happy Mother's Day, Happy Easter. There's a lot of likes. There's a lot of comments on that. Oh, thank you, Happy Easter. You two will be in Monday for breakfast. You know, tracking sentiment. Don, you know, on your sites, I did not know that, you know, just tracking my healthy decisions versus unhealthy decisions was something that would really lead to an effective workout. Now I'm aware of that. So if you're posting the right things on your online platform, people will be aware of it and people will mention it. You want to look at that because you want to see, again, what's working and what's not. If you're not getting awareness and mentions, maybe you're not posting the right thing. Maybe it's not engaging enough. And that kind of goes into sentiment. What are they saying about you? Like when you're getting your comments, when you're seeing the likes, and when you're seeing things, interaction on your website, is it positive? You know, instance with the same examples, Main Street, the annual meeting, that Volunteer of the Year award, the Don Montini Award, positives. There were comments on that. They thought that was great. It represented Main Street well. It represented the Main Street brand well. We represent the community well. You know, Christine at Towney Square, when we post specials, when we post new menu items, are those going over well? How many people come into the restaurant and talk about that? You know, so you can track that online. Sean, when you talk about coffee, when you're talking about your new blends and you're giving knowledge out, I didn't know dark roast had less caffeine than light roast. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to maybe try a pound of his coffee, because if he's paying attention to that, and if he knows that, he must know what he's doing when he's brewing his coffee and his flavors. That's thought leadership. That's knowledge. You know, I had no idea that you can, you know, brew teas a certain way or there's a certain temperature, how to make that iced tea. Sean's going to tell me how. So what are they saying? How's the sentiment on your online platform? Activity. Who's there? Who's sharing? You know, look at your activity. If somebody likes it, it usually indicates that they like it. It'll say their name when they check like, you know, by the thumbs up button on the Facebook page, it'll say whoever's name likes this, whoever's name is like this. Check those people out. Go to their pages. It'll even indicate add them as a friend. Maybe they're not following you yet. If they like your stuff, you never know. You go back to their site and see what they're all about, follow them, and you can engage in conversation that way. And then maybe you can get some repeat visitors. Hey, they acknowledged me back. That's pretty cool. I'm going to come back and find out more about what's going on Main Street's events. I want to be a volunteer. That sounds, car fund sounds pretty cool. I'm into old cars. I think that's cool. I'm going to bring my dad. Maybe I'll volunteer, get back to the community, bring my dad. We can share some time. Things like that. Street dance. Any kind of Main Street event. Towney Square, again. Curtis Ring, maybe there's a special event you're doing for First Friday. And you want to get a lot of repeatability, so you have an engaging event, have some photos, you're going to have Sean there. You want that out there. People will share that. Hey, I'm going to Curtis Ring to check out the new product offerings with the Matt Shimmers, and Sean Hand's going to be there. He's the coffee guy. Oh, that'll be cool too. So now I have another reason to go. Maybe one of my friends will want to come with me. And we'll share all that and kind of get the flash mob mentality on the internet. Conversions. Again, you're measuring this. It's like how many people are actually going down, how many people are downloading ebooks, how many people are downloading free tips. Are you converting those people? Are they going back, relating to your blog? Like David said, are they all coming back to your website? The drivers, right? You're driving people towards conversion with what you're doing with your video, with Tony's Rapid Video Blog, with your Facebook posts on tips, with your ebooks. And you can consider micro conversions too. Not everybody's going to go to the splash page and buy the latest book or sign up for all 15 Main Street events on all one fell swoop. But they'll go to Car Fund. That was pretty cool. Oh, it's next month too? That's great. Oh, they have a farmer's market too. Maybe they go from the Car Fund page, from that comment on Car Fund, and they go to the Main Street website, where maybe they've never been before. So you attach a link when you post something. Come out to Car Fund. Oh, if you want to see more about Main Street, go to this link. Oh, they have a new website. That's cool. I didn't know they had a farmer's market. I didn't know they were going to do a street dance. I didn't know that first Friday of the month was Merchants Open. We can go around and interact. So you can find out. Those are micro conversions. So they may not be going for the whole enchilada. So they might not become a donor right away, a supporter right away. But if they see the value in all these little events over time, and they start attending First Friday regularly, they start going to Car Fund at 21 regularly, they stop by all the individual merchants regularly, they're getting a sense of where people are they're liking that. Maybe that's their first time in Olive, maybe that's their first time in Curtis Frame. You know, when Sean opens in Libertyville, maybe that's their first time experiencing handcrafted Java and tea, or it's nuanced coffee and tea. Maybe that's the first time that they knew that you had the big website down, even if it was under construction. You're building energy towards that, because, well, I can hardly wait until that website's done so I can go check it out. So in the meantime, while that website's under construction, you're making all these mini conversions and getting these people excited with your fat tips, with your ebooks, with all your stuff. So you might not convert them right away, but just take your time. Links, link sharing. You know, link yourself to causes that you're, the Main Street website, the business directory, those are all links. So they would go to the Main Street website, see all the events, and then say, oh, look, there's a business directory. I wonder what businesses are in the Main Street district. They might go, there's a whole bunch of links there. There's a whole directory. So they might become aware through a simple Facebook post and a shared link of dozens of other links and opportunities happening in the community. And then your rankings, specifically, that's just going back over time and seeing if it's working. So it was the final slide you had. It's like, is the sentiment improving? Are your search rankings, are your comments, are your likes, are things going, are they trending in the right way? Like you said, are they growing up? Are they staying flat? Hopefully they're not decreasing after all this. Even if you are tracking online and things are decreasing, now you know maybe you have to fix something. Maybe you're giving them too much content, too much information too often. It's like, oh my God, overload, I don't want to hear any more, see any more Main Street posts for a little while, it's too much. Now I was actually told that because I went on a rally one day and just got all excited about everything Main Street. Started posting a lot of things, but it was too much at one time. So maybe the sentiment went down. So I corrected that, and now we go out and we schedule it so it's not posting 50 things every day. It wasn't that many. But so when you're looking at rankings, in the end, is all of this working? Is it improving your ranking when you go to Google and you search? Now when you're on Facebook and you're making a post, I'm just going to load these all up here. How many comments are you getting as a percentage of your fan base? How many fans, how many likes, how many people do you have that are following your platform? Let's say you have 500. How many comments do you get? 50. Okay, so that's a 10%. You have 10% of your population commenting. You want to grow that to as high as it, you know, I mean, I don't have specific numbers. I don't know if anybody has a 100% comment rate. Maybe if you have one fan and they just love your stuff, then you're at 100%, but you want to meet in the middle somewhere. So Main Street, I think we have a few hundred fans. I'm going to start looking at things. You know, how many of these fans are actually commenting? Maybe we need more photos. Maybe we need more events. Maybe we need more knowledge of opportunities and how people can interact. How, you know, what are they there to do? Do they want to volunteer? Do they want to donate? Do they want to get on a committee? What are they commenting on? Likes, pretty much the same thing. Comments are a little more, you're engaged, a little more, you're actually saying something. Like, it kind of gets you off the hook. All you can do is just, you hit the like button and it's fine. You don't have to comment. So as far as engagement, you're not on the hook as much. You could just like something. But as a percentage of your fan base, are you even getting any likes? I mean, this should actually be step one. I mean, a comment is a lot better than a like. I mean, you start with a like because that means, oh, I like that. You know, I might go, you know, I might fold that.
So we were working kind of like on just as business advisors. This is not an engagement for us, but we were working for a company that is essentially internet-based, and it's all around music. And in terms of engagement, it was important for us to see how long a visitor stayed on the site and how many pages they rifled through. Is that what you're talking about?
I'm going to get into that later. Okay. This is specific to a Facebook wall post, but yes, I mean, your content is engaging them somehow because they're liking it. And how many of your fans are liking that? What's the percentage? What's the ratio? And the engagement rate is just adding these two together, the comments and the likes, and then dividing it by your fan base. So it's just another way to look at it as a whole.
Okay.
Post attributes that drive engagement. So when you're posting, the length, 0 to 80 characters. You don't want to have War and Peace with a post. You know, do a blog. If you're going to post something that long, make it a blog, make it a Facebook note, send it in an email,